All right, so here we go. So here is where the wiring harness comes in. I was talking to my friend Ray back in Nashville. Now he's a skilled mechanic. He said, "Oh man, this is a dream." He said, "You don't even have any panels there. Everything's easily accessible." So he's looking at this. He said, "Well, that's not too bad. It's not good." He said, "It could be tidied up." But he said, "All right, pan on up." So I panned on up. He said, yeah, he could have cut that to fit. I go on up, and he says, "What the hell?" And then we get over here. He's like, did a 12-year-old do this? And I'm like, why? He said, well, every technician knows you're supposed to put that loose wire on top of the harness wire and zip tie it, not the bottom. And then I get to here, and he goes, "Oh my God, man, what'd they do to you?" He said, "That's supposed to be tucked over in the hole, tidied up with zip tie on the top, not the bottom. See, the red and yellow wires are on the bottom." And this is where Ray lost his mind. He says, oh, okay. This guy says, "How convenient. There's a bolt there. We'll just put the wire over on top of the bolt and let that hold it up and let that rub it. And that'll rub the rubber off the wire, and then you'll get a short." He said, "How convenient." So instead of zip tying that, he just used that bolt there to lay the wire on top of. Just one, however, not the red one, just the yellow and black one. And then when he comes on over here, I don't even want to show you because I have my Starlink cable here to cover it up right now. But from there on down, it's just loose wires hanging. It's not zip tied at all. And it's just hanging all the way to the floor. And yeah, Ray lost his mind. He's like, "Dude, this is bad." Yeah, so we got to right in here. Ray's like, "Man, I feel bad for you." He said the price actually should have been about $900. He said it really is a big ordeal, but with this kit that they actually bought, he said, "Oh, they did buy the great kit. You got the best kit. It's from Prodigy." He said, "So don't worry about that. But with the Prodigy kit, the labor should be about 2/3 of the cost." He said, "So it really should have been about $900 with this Prodigy kit." He said, "It's much easier, you know, they don't have to screw under the hood and put under other fuses and all because it goes right into your fuse box." But when I got about right in this area, he's like, "Oh, dude, who put this in? Sloppy Joe?" I'm like, "Well, you should have seen the guy. He's pretty sloppy." He was pretty sloppy looking, but, you know, I was trying not to do that. But anyway, that's what Ray said. "Who put this in for you?" Was his name Sloppy Joe? Look at this. He said, "So all of these wires supposed to be zip tied up about 6 inches apart on top of the harness." And of course you can see a zip tie there, and then you go over about 2 feet, there's a zip tie on the bottom, should be on the top. That's left completely open. That should be zip tied up and put in that crevice there. See that opening? That's where that goes. And yeah, the other part's even worse, down on the passenger side. But yeah, I got screwed.